Welcome to the Great Shield Investing channel. My name is Akin Fomar, and I'm excited as always, and always happy to be here and to share some important news and some important articles that came out over the weekend. And this one is a very interesting one. But before I go ahead, just a disclaimer: this is a educational and informational channel. All I share is just for educational purposes. You still have to do your own research. So whatever I share with you, please take it, do your own research, and make a very informed decision before you invest your money. So don't take this as a financial advice. So, and also, if you like this channel, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. And also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that every time I drop a video, you'll be notified right away. So let's jump into this article. This just came out yesterday, and it says this week in crypto, AKON, Binance, and China to take over the world. And if you're not very familiar with AKON, maybe you're one of the millennials or the younger side of the millennials. AKON was one of the I mean, he still is a rapper that came out in the 90s, and it dropped some good rap and songs. He can rap, he can also sing as well. So, and he's from Africa originally, but he's also an American. I think Akon is from, I think he's from the west coast of Africa. Precisely, I think Senegal or Sierra Leone, one of those countries, either Senegal or Syria. I think it's Sierra Leone, I believe, or Senegal, one of the two. And he's been one of the great influences all over the world, especially in Africa. He's been doing great projects in Africa, and he's a multimillionaire as well. He has a lot of brands and different businesses he's involved with, and he's been one of those early adopters and of cryptocurrencies. He has been talking about cryptocurrency for the past few years, and he's always talked about creating his own coin, which is called AKOIN, just like his name, but with an I in it, AKOIN. And he has a project going on in Senegal, I believe, right now, where he's creating what they call AKON City. And this AKON City will be powered by the AKOIN. That's basically the currency that would run that city. And this is creating a lot of new opportunities in Africa, because I'm from Nigeria as well. I know how things are hard back home. A lot of people are living under $1 a day. It's so difficult, and the less there's no middle class in most African countries. Is either you're rich or you're poor. And back home, the rich people are less than one, about 1%, and they control the economy, the government, and they just, the wealth is not well shared across. So I believe cryptocurrency is going to open up a lot of ways and opportunity for people, and the redistribution of wealth is happening with cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. Cardano is also doing some projects in Africa. I believe, some exchanges also are going to Africa right now. So I believe there is so much opportunity. Africa is an emerging market, and there is opportunity there that cryptocurrency and blockchain technology will help redefine the economies in Africa. Akon is already in the forefront, is in the forefront of bringing cryptocurrency, blockchain technology to Africa. So I believe this article that you're looking at. Sorry about that. I think I hit my microphone. So basically, let's just go down this article. I'm not gonna read it verbatim for you. to you guys. So Akon took Zoom to showcase his new technology. So let's read that part, you know, and what he's saying. What is this article is saying that he already started his Akon City uh, in his own country, Senegal. Now he's expanding to Kenya, and Kenya is also another big country in Africa, more on the east side of Africa, east coast of Africa. So, and he's expanding, and he believes, Akon, the world famous rapper, has turned his hand to crypto and empire building. His latest project, cryptocurrency called AKOIN, will power a city in Kenya. And he announced at the virtual blockchain conference Blockdown this year, 2020. So it's happening, folks. If you've just been hearing about Bitcoin, there's more in the digital asset space than Bitcoin. There are a lot of different projects that is being built on blockchain technology. So you just have to, you know, research and you know get some knowledge about what these cryptocurrencies are all about, what is blockchain technology are being used for, and you make your own informed decision or where to invest your money in because this is the future. This reminds me of the early, dot com, early 90s when, internet was just coming and everybody just don't understand what internet is or what dot com is or what dot org is until like about 10 years after. And those early adopters have already made millions. So this is just the beginning of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. So we are all early right now, and I'm a believer in some of these projects. Akon's let's read this other part. Akon's ambition is for the whole of Africa to run on cryptocurrency, which he says will bank the unbanked. And this is one thing also. Ripple, XRP, they're also very very keen on banking the unbanked because there are a lot of people in Africa that are unbanked, don't even have a bank account. Even those that have banks don't even have access to all the services they should be getting from banks. Access to loans, access to small business loans, access to credit and things like that. But this is the future, and one of this project like AKOIN will help that. Easy access to funding, easy access to credit, easy access to loans. So, guys, it's happening. You can read this article about AKON, and I think this is the city in um, Kenya that is going to start with using AKON in Kenya. The AKON city in Senegal is much bigger than this. Um, so you can see this is gradually happening, and I believe he started it. Other projects too will come out from other folks. And I see myself, one of the dreams I have, I see myself creating a coin, for some part in Nigeria. We'll see about that. Okay. And then the other article is Binance opens up peer-to-peer crypto trading in Venezuela. And we all know what's been going on in Venezuela. Their currency, I think it's called Bolivars or something. That's the name of the currency. Is actually doesn't worth anything right now. They've been going through a lot of economic problems in the country. They have a lot of issues with government, and their economy is really, really suffering. And I saw a picture where there were a lot of paper currencies on the on the floor, on the ground, on the road, everywhere, and folks are just walking by because it's worthless. It's just like you walking around and seeing $100 bills on the floor, but it doesn't really worth anything anymore. And take a look at this here. It says Venezuela's national currency is now so weak that last week someone realized that $10 can be traded for either 1 million believers or 1 million bells. Can you imagine that? 1 million, and it's just $10. That's the value of that 1 million believers or 1 million bells. So that's sad. And I believe blockchain technology is going to help that in the future. And Binance is like, for me, Binance is, is the biggest and is the number one cryptocurrency trading platform in the world. That's for sure. Binance is number one. Is they're the biggest. They started in uh, on the Asian continent, and now they've moved around. In there's Binance US now, and I think they're moving all around. They're setting up the exchange platform all over the world, and I believe their security is solid. Try check it out. Check out Binance, whatever. I don't know if it's whatever part of the world you are. I'm in the US, so there's Binance US, which is an official exchange where you can trade different cryptocurrencies. There is the regular Binance, which is for I think Japan and some other Asian countries, and I believe there is one maybe for some part of Europe. So I believe Binance is expanding and they're becoming big, and they're putting their hands on a lot of projects around the world. So I believe going to Venezuela and opening up a peer-to-peer, P2P, which is peer-to-peer crypto trading, that will also help bring some value to the currencies over there and help people be able to transact. Even if their currency doesn't worth any, it's worthless right now. They can use Binance. There's Binance Coin, and recently Binance just actually acquired this. A platform that I'm bringing up right now called Coin Market Cap. Coin Market Cap is a listing platform, just like this Coin Paprika as well. This is Coin Paprika. Coin Market Cap was, I think, number one when they started with listing cryptocurrencies and providing valuable information where you can find different exchanges where all these cryptocurrencies are listed. Um, See, these are all different projects, different. That's Bitcoin number one, Ethereum number two, XRP number three, and the list goes on and on and on. Different projects, different coins, different altcoins. So this is Coin Paprika, but the number one that started was Coin. Let me bring this up. Coin Market Cap. I need to refresh that. It's um, I don't know why it's not. So Coin Market Cap, I think. Um, Binance actually acquired them recently, about like a week or 2 weeks ago, for about $400 million. That's a lot of money for a platform just uh, listing different projects and cryptocurrencies, and you know because cryptocurrency market, that this asset class is open 24 hours. It's not like the stock market, it's continuous. So they provide valuable information, valuable details about each coin, and you can see, the different prices, chart analyses, and things like that. And wherever all the exchanges where some of these projects, some of these cryptocurrencies are listed, you can find those information here. You can see the rankings and different tools. So I believe Binance bought this platform for a good reason, so that they can also have, you know, uh, uh, basic information and algorithm behind all these coins, so that they can be able to make informed decisions also on Binance platform, and they can have control over some of the information that has been shown here. So that's a good one right there for Binance to be expanding, to be going to South America. And the last article here is another interesting one. China's digital yuan to go live in May. So China is leading the way. It's one of the countries I've always said they're going digital. They're building their own yuan. I don't know if it's yuan or yuan. The currency, the way it's pronounced, it sounds like yuan. So they've been talking about going digital and creating their own uh, CBDC, central bank digital currency. Most countries have been planning on doing that, but I think China is on the forefront. So I'm not going to read this article, but things are happening, folks. There's a, this is three articles in one that I believe I wanted to just share with you guys. So if you really enjoy this article, please subscribe to my channel, give me some thumbs up, and don't forget to click on the notification bell. It's an exciting time. If you like these, also share it with your friends as well. Let's keep up the spirit. We know what's going on around in the world right now. We won't let this defeat us. Stay safe, wash your hands, and stay healthy. I'll drop another video tomorrow. Bye. Stay blessed.